Welcome back, everybody. This is Grace, and if you couldn't tell from the character name, the Mage Revamp just dropped. Now, what time is it? It is currently late at night, my time, and the update just dropped. Hollow actually faxed me. He said, Grace, don't even worry about it. I'll make sure to release it tomorrow afternoon, right after you get out of work. But obviously, communication fell down the line somewhere. Here we are, up late at night. Don't tell my boss. Is what it is. No, I'm trolling around a little bit, but we do have a late night update tonight, which is kind of exciting, kind of fun, kind of unique. Do I need any weapons? Nah, I'm not a basic bitch. I could use a pet though, so I'll buy a quick Mother's Day pet. But I am very excited. Truth be told, memes aside, I am very excited for the Mage class quest. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really very excited. Let's do it. Alright. Oh, look at this. Magic is a vast expanse of knowledge, the exploration of which consumes many ambitious minds in the pursuit of great feats. Most of its specialists have the luxury of years of scholarly preparation before being truly put to the test, but you, whether you had this benefit or not, can't settle for one specialization. To practice the many different spells that make an adventurer's life easier, you need a solid grasp on the ones that make life from being cut short. Keep life from being cut short. Plainly put, the spells that make other people and monsters fall down. In Battlon, everyone recommends turning to Warlick to buy such spells. You can think of no better person to point you to a better education as an adventurer and mage. Good day, I love Mage Revamp. I'm not doing that every time, but how can I help you? Look, okay. Magic 8 Ball. Lava Lamp. Whatever the hell this thing is. Apocalypse Clock, chessboard on a book. Scrolls in the back. Bad Juice. Moggenberry Juice. Grandfather Clock. Anyways, back to the text though. Hello Warlick, I've got a bit of a different request. Do you know where I could go to get some practical lessons as a battle mage? That's a little broad, but I can think of several places that suit your interests. Ideally, I'd say you should spend some time in Darren, but if you're not looking for a formal education, that narrows it down. There aren't many wizards who will offer you an informal education on destructive magic or adventuring utilities without a strict apprenticeship, even with my recommendation. Yes, I understand. Not everyone would be interested in slowing down their own work for years to take on a random student for a dangerous field. Well, yes, it's rather difficult to keep up with your peers and projects while also keeping an overeager pupil from combusting. Those peers will also frown on one of them being an irresponsible teacher. That makes more informal arrangements a little tricky, but in your case, I could make a few lessons for you to practice. While not a full-blown mentorship, it'll set you in the right direction. Wait, what? That would be great. It's just a surprise that you take time for me. You must have so many things that you're busy with. How often do beginners get to learn from an archmage? That's a tricky question in my case. My magical system works very differently to yours, with its own advantages and risks, so the usual definitions don't apply to me. The details are a matter for another day. However, I recognize another keen learner when I meet one. From what I learned of you so far, you have a very good grasp of basic mana dynamics. We can work with that. Not everyone can buy a set of spell equations and try them out in the field with minimal study. With that edge, I can give you theoretical lessons and help you find expeditions to practice what you learn. I'm so ready. Oh! Yeah, we're gonna have to read that. Oh, what? Oh. Okay. Well, I missed the last thing of energy armor. Yikes. Yikes. That's all we'll say for that. Oh well. Mage training. Yikes. Alright. Let's keep going though. Let's start strong. I get a lot of correspondence about magical incidents. It feels bad, but I don't have the time to deal with the majority of it, so I pass the less extreme or complex messages to my peers or their guardians. Most of the time, an incident like this is actually a magical creature's threat or damage caused by magic users, and not actually a complicated magical phenomenon. These might be of use to you, though. I can set aside from incidents for you to test your skills against. Don't be afraid to fall back on other methods if your lessons alone don't bring you victory, but do take note on how theory meets practice. Every time you've progressed enough in your studies to use another batter formula quickly enough for live combat, I'll find you a case to give it a spin. A lot of it may seem simple, but who knows? You might just discover something I overlooked. Alright, Mage orders. A skilled mage's touch is needed to investigate a report near Babylon. According to visiting Darren envoys, the disturbances coincide with the arrival of a messenger dubbed Cyprinus, the Chaosbringer. Our help is requested with solving the ensuing cases of lights and stinging sensations around metallic objects. I trust that you can get to the bottom of this and test your skills in the process. Remember to keep a source's privacy. Future wizards should treasure their contacts. Okay. Okay. So I didn't actually make the mage title, but... Alright. Alright. So actually, I'm going to use Steel Plate because it has a BTH passive that works for spells, so is what it is. But we're ignoring the mage event for now. Should be pretty quick clearing out these mobs. Well, if I hit 41 MRM, is that correct? I guess because it's a snail, also this pet. Not worth using at level, not worth using at level, whatever level I am. 21. This encounter yields no XP or gold rewards. Interesting. Oh, you know what? Interesting. Let's read the title ability. Combat magic is at its most effective when understanding your limited reserves and making your opponent's opening strikes count. Your first 2 spells deal 12.5% more damage. Interesting. Very interesting. I think Blaze is one of my top options here, if I recall correctly. How many potions do I have? Not that many. Okay. Well, that's what Lore Master's Tome is for. But yeah, so I'm not going to spellcast in Mage because 1, I don't have the title for that 12.5% damage boost. But even if I did, I think the 4.25 BTH from the Steel Plate FSB with the full set will actually serve me better than the slight damage boost. So yeah, we're gonna be running with this for a little bit. Not enough mana. Huh. Okay. I may have to skip some of these clips because there's gonna be a lot of me spamming low-level spells. Yeah, no XP or gold, which I'd assume is not intentional. Yeah, that's very interesting that it's no XP or gold. I wonder why that is. I wonder what's going on. Also, I'm gonna level up my int a little bit more after I finish this quest. I'll just pop over to Ballyhoo real quick. Current event. I think that won't set him on fire. Did he just damage himself? With Rain Dance? Okay, this quest is hella buggy. Look, he has negative water resistance, so he killed himself with the Rain Dance. I don't know what is going on. I've got no clue what's happening. Cyprinus the Chaosbringer. And it's a swarm of bees. I mean, based in bees do bring chaos. Let it be known. I think Earth Strike will pump numbers here. Unless it misses. How's that even possible? Well, it's possible, but unlikely, I guess. Surely it doesn't miss twice in a row. Yeah. Okay, so we finished the first quest. And again, no gold or XP. Very peculiar. Level 1 mage. I like the mage, so let's become a mage first. You're now ready to be a mage title, and now I gotta pause the recording, train on my intellect, and I'll be right back. Okay, we're back, this time with 105 intellect, mage class title. Let's do mage training. A skilled mage's touch is needed to investigate a report near La Loja. According to secret dwarf agents who can't get involved without breaking their cover, the disturbances coincide with the arrival of a menace dubbed Lay Feeder. Our help is requested to solve the ensuing case of brief pockets of strange weather, followed by sightings of large animals from other regions. I trust that you can get to the bottom of this and test your skills in the process. Remember to keep our sources' privacy a feature. Well, someone didn't playtest this. Not hating though. I'm not hating, I promise. Alright. Let's use my first skill. So we have Battle Mage. So our first two spells deal bonus damage. Stone Driver. Sacrificing power for efficiency with this earth spell is one way to succeed. When foes are particularly sturdy and you can't create an opportunity to bypass that, sacrificing power for efficiency with this earth spell is one way to succeed. Okay. Well, I mean, the damage numbers speak for itself. 44 mana versus, what, 76? I mean, it's a case to be made, but let me be clear. That ability's ass. I'm kidding, I don't know what it does. I assume it's an efficient spell, which is why it's 44 mana, but I'm not actually sure. But we'll use, let's try out the mage robes. I'll use Ring of Precision for the accuracy steroid. And I should have Goggernaut Helm, but I couldn't be bothered to go get it. Actually, I could be bothered, I just forgot to grab it on this account, so is what it is. But again, no Golder XP. Pretty weird for a class quest not to give Golder XP. I'm gonna assume that's a bug. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt here. Vanquish Shadow, one bang this kid. Oh, are y'all seeing what I'm seeing? Hate to see, surely my melee attack doesn't. Three hit attack on an armor. Dare I say winnable? Dare I say winnable? 3-hit attack on an FD energy armor is not niche because you have Star Savior. Actually, never mind, it's Frogwater. I'm just human consciousness. No, but the joke there, or what I was thinking there, is FD armors with high hit count are actually quite good for warrior lean. So if we're looking at because there's a lot of warrior weapons with hit count based effects. I just attack him again. Why not? Huh. But anyways, there's a lot of weapons with hit count based effects, and there's not a lot of FD armors that have like 3+ hit count. So this could actually serve a purpose as a niche option. So this guy's weak to earth. Let's use the Stone Driver. I mean, that was like, what, 80 damage? I mean, that's not trash or anything. Earth strike ratios, but hey, so the spells I'm using in my spell bar, minus, I think, minus Invisible Blast and Shadow Blast Swarm, they're on an old standard, so they get increased damage from my stats, so that's why they do so much better than the other, spells. But anyways, let's read this for level 3. A skilled mage's touch is needed to investigate a report near Granamore. According to secret dwarf agents who can't get involved without breaking their cover, the disturbances coincide with the arrival of a menace named Spellsunder Lena. Our help is requested with solving the ensuing case of ravens getting sick and being blamed for humans asking silly questions and sabotaging their careers. I trust that you can get to the bottom of this and test your skills in the process. Remember to keep our, again, not play tested. Is what it is though, it happens to the best of us. Let's see what our second ability is. Now I'll admit, I noticed it's called Lightning Barrage and Concussive Waves. I did not read those pop-ups and I have no intention to. Arcane Disorientation. Complementing the guiding enchantments of your magic weapons, this force amplifying glyph will leave your foes counting the pretty spinning stars. That'll keep them from hitting you all that hard. Your magic spells and weapon attacks will now hamper your foe's attacks. Let's see what happens. Foe does the worst of your attack. Cool ass dodge animation. Dazes them at 24% choke. So my prediction so far, my prediction for the mage robes, let me actually, I forget exactly what I said in Discord. I posted a little thing in Discord. I was like, oh, this is gonna be what mage robes does. And like, was I wrong? Actually, yeah, I was so far, but anyways. Please die. Thank you. Actually, that would have been a great spot to use the earth spell, now that I think about it, but no big deal. So let's get Lore Master Tome out, restore some mana, but let me find what I wrote, and let me just make sure I don't see spoilers. Well, I can't figure out what I wrote. Search bar isn't working, so whatever. Not that big a deal. But I did suspect there would be a status amplifier of some variety that works on your basic attacks. Or basic attacks, and in this case also works on spells, which is interesting. So yeah, they also, interestingly enough, I don't know if they just forgot. Surely they didn't forget. But Master Archer class also has a choke. So, Fighter has a choke, a Paralyze. Archer has a choke. Mage has a choke. A little random, but hey, is what it is. I mean, who knows? Who knows what's going on? But I think it's a little peculiar that the two. I actually don't need that toggle at all. I think it's a little peculiar that the two tier 1 classes both have a choke toggle. I think that's a missed opportunity to not have them be identical in certain ways, but hey, is what it is. To be honest, as long as I'm getting XP for these battles, I'll be happy. Because currently I'm not, which might actually turn out to be an issue because I made this account under-leveled on purpose, so that might be a bit of a challenge. But I mean, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Spell Thunder, Lena. So we're now at level 22, so which is about my level. 22 versus, I have like almost enough accuracy to just auto hit this, so I don't need to use Ringer Precision. I'm just like eyeballing it here because I have 16 from my stats. I'm gonna assume like 3 from the spell. And that probably is all I have, actually. So I only have like a 97% hit rate. Well, I say only a 97. Actually, because they took luck out of BTH assumptions, I should have 5 extra, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure if it works like that at low levels, but it might. Anyways, mage training. A skilled mage's touch is needed to investigate a report near Granamore. According to an orcish artificer pen pal, the disturbances coincide with the arrival of a menace dubbed Woe. Our help is requested with solving the ensuing case of persistent memory fog about recent storms. I trust that this can get you to the bottom of this and test your skills in the process. Remember to keep our sources' privacy. If future wishers should treasure their contacts. So I think what's happening here, and I could be totally off, is they have the template for the text, and then they just like have some RNG, like according to a blank, the disturbances coincide with the arrival of a blank, or I was requested with solving the ensuing case of a blank about blank. And so that's why it like overlays the text past the scroll sometimes. That's my assumption. I don't know if that's true. That would be my best guess about what is happening and why. So we're gonna go with Vanquish Shadow here, of course. Obliterate this Moglin Phantom off the face of the map. Looking at the monster pool here, I don't see anything too interesting. Like nothing like unusual. Honestly, I am really bummed that they got rid of the old monster pool for Mage. I think it would have been really sweet if they kept those retro monsters accessible somewhere. Because it used to be you could do Mage Quest and you'd see like the Zeal, you'd see like the Fire Spitter, you'd see the light bearer, the little woman who floats. It's not my best description, but you guys know what I'm talking about, probably. Oh, I forgot to check my ability. Ablative Ward, a simple but fleeting force dispersal enchantment, reduces your damage during the first 4 turns. So this just gives you a 12.5% LE shield for 4 turns. That's interesting. I don't know what to make of that, to be honest. That's very peculiar. I'm perplexed. I'm perplexed. So, well, that is the passive steroid I was talking about. Although I thought for sure it would be a damage steroid, not a defensive steroid. But so we do have, like the other tier 1 armors, Archer and Fighter, we do have one ability that's just a passive. You get a buff. So interesting for what it's worth. Pretty interesting. Am I a fan of it? I don't know. I'm not sure. I can't say for certain if I'm a fan. I do really like that dodge animation though. I don't know if you saw it, but it's like a little jump with like a little magic glyph thing going on. I think it's kind of cool. There we go. Zombie obliterated. Intellect roll obliterated. Whoa, obliterated. Okay, weak to fire. Do I need the... I don't really need the accuracy. Well, I could use the accuracy, but we'll just go without it. Actually, no, I hate missing. I'm gonna put on the ring, even though it's not really worth it. Minus 250 dex. That's not what's supposed to happen, but we'll ignore that for now. Luckily, it's a mage quest. That's a very peculiar bug that he's inflicting 250 dex at level 26, because you'd think they use expected stat formulas for their rolls. But there I am, minus 250 dex. Dude, imagine playing this back in the day, like, or imagine playing this as a ranger. You just start doing like negative damage. Wait, I'll see you next week in a video. Doing negative damage in 2024, but did you really have to live that though? Like, was it so extra? Okay. Interesting. Alright, so we hit level 5. We're about to hit level 5. So this is going to be a special quest, because that's how they go. Level 5 is special. There's very little left for me to teach you as part of our arrangement. I love Mage Revamp. Woo! Anyways, I must say, were I able to take a full-blown apprentice, I would be proud to have one as talented as yourself. I'm very flattered. Your lessons have been a great help. On that note, there is one last incident I'd like you to investigate. It's a personal matter, but this situation calls for very specific conditions to approach it. It needs the hand of a very talented and observant mage, but most importantly, an inexperienced one, a beginner with the keen eyes of an expert. The dangers are too great otherwise. Okay. Those are some weirdly specific conditions, but I can see how it'd be the perfect test for me. What's the situation? I haven't been an ideal example of this, but a wizard's personal workshop is a very important place, a domain with very intricate defenses prepared over a very long time to let them research in peace. Also, sorry I'm reading so fast. I'm very excited, so I'm reading really fast. Also, bottom corner right here that I'm circling, that's the old mage class, like, headboard thing. Fun little Easter egg. When one becomes unoccupied or worse, falls, other wizards tend to monitor it for incidents. I've suddenly become unable to do that with the Silver Tower of Zerimandius, a place you may not know of. Zerimandius was a mentor of sorts to me. He's a teacher who guides wizards in needs, usually under the pseudonym of Brump. He helped me refine my method of spellcraft to make it much safer. The tower of such a knowledgeable mage is very secure, and yet it was once raided by a Naga sorceress known as Scylla. She supposedly wished to steal his power and worked to invade his mind. This doesn't add up. A wizard's power can't be stolen or consumed. It's a product of understanding, not a bauble. But Zerimandius was still in grave danger. He collapsed his own tower upon her. Only the simplest of spells give me a glimpse of the area, but those are also the most limited and struggle with interference. Much like how my mentor mentored only simple modern magics, Detergent. Scylla. Mentioned. Only simple modern. Oh, okay. That part doesn't make sense to me. True. Grammar. No, but I just misread it. How does someone who can get through a wizard tower's defensive enchantments and overcome their advanced spells have a hard time dealing with simple magic? It doesn't make any sense as a matter of power. By all indications, Scylla should have had no problems with the simple magic, but been foiled by the tower. If she's somehow back, I'd like you to investigate. You would be well suited to stop her, at which point we can work together to find other experts to find answers. Nonetheless, be very careful. If it gets too dangerous, flee to the ruins and get in touch with me. I'm ready. That is not a collapsed tower, as a matter of fact. It's a time-frozen tower. Also, major APF drop. The tower isn't silver or fallen anymore. The area's mana doesn't feel normal either. Its elemental alignment is so weak. It might be best to study this from a little closer and report back to Warlick. Are those voices? Wonder if there were sound effects. I didn't have them turned on. Thunderbird. Yeah, we'll just cook him with oh, let's look at my skill. Guardian only? Yikes. On a tier 1 class? If your foes can breathe, you can do something about that with the surge of water. If they can't, you can still soften their blows with its sheer force. That sounds like another choke. Alright, we'll see. I'm very skeptical, but we will see. So these monsters are going to take multiple spell rotations to kill, particularly because I wasn't able to level up during any of these fights, which is, let's be real, a little cringe. Yeah, like I've had 118 XP needed for the entire questing line. Anyways, it seems like, well, this monster at least will take a full rotation from me, a full MP bar. So this quest might be a little longer than all the others. Bound Energy Elemental. Hope this guy doesn't obliterate me. Hold on. What's my energy res at? 77? Okay. So it's better than my no drop now. And I've got the Abative Ward. Does the Abative Ward stay if you switch armors? No. Does it go away if you don't... Did I lose a turn on it? Am I crazy? This guy is obliterating me, but I have a backup plan if I die here. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna die here, so backup plan. We go to Warlick, we go to Yulgur's, we go beginner shields. We buy an energy shield. Surely we're able to buy an energy shield. Okay. Well, this is not gonna help me. Let me brainstorm real quick if I have another option for a cheap, accessible energy shield. Oh god, I don't think I ever paused. Well, that'll be annoying to edit. Anyways, we've got 25 potions, we've got an energy defensive misc, and we're going back in there. We've got the Hair Muffs misc from Yulgur's shop. I couldn't actually find an energy shield that I didn't have to quest for, and that actually was better than my no drop. I went to Neko Town, but unfortunately the Neko Town's shield was level 10 and then level 30, so it didn't really work for me. Yulgur's was guardian items. Is what it is, not a big deal. Also, I could have just fought a Zot, apparently. That would have been way easier, but whatever. Whatever. This thing has 600 HP, maybe not, actually. Jeepers creepers, dude. Well... Let's use Hair Muffs, let's use Warmaster Tome, and let's use Rainstorm. Alright, so we should just spam through these. Should be pretty relaxed. This is gonna be a horror. I hope there's only 4 monsters, because I'm gonna be chugging these potions. You know what, maybe I shouldn't. No, I think I should actually. I want to take risks and like reset 4 times. So I'll drink the potions. There's 25 of them. Surely I won't need more than that. Surely. I'm losing SP, but only 3 a turn, so not a huge deal. Let's drink 2 MP potions and 1 HP potion, just so I go into the... I don't need it. I don't need it, surely. Yeah, we'll be fine here. But basically, tons of energy monsters. Everything does energy damage because they're imbued to energy, but they're also... Jesus Christ. They're also just energy monsters at base. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to take on the boss like this, but we'll give it our best shot. So as for other guesses, I wanted to do the quests first before I looked at all the abilities in detail. I just thought it would be more fun that way. You know, they only revamp Mage once every 10 years, so better enjoy it while I can. But I suspect there will be 2 active abilities, so we won't have Ablative Ward on the Master Armor, I don't think. Or I don't think, I could be wrong, but I'd be very surprised if we did. And I think also that we'll have the level 5 ability, Volley of Lightning. Now, if we go by the other armors, the other tier 1 class armors, those all had, oh god, HP potion. Ooh, that's like 1 attack. Nope, it's not. It's 1 SP attack, we're good. Anyways, if we go by the other tier 1 class armors, they had their 4th and 5th abilities translated over to the Master Armor. So I'll guess we get an energy spell and a water spell, like that water choke like spell. Jeepers, dude. I might just use Aquela's auto hit for the ally assist. No, but I should save the ally assists for undoubtedly I should save them for the boss, because who knows what the boss will do. But 81 MRM, are you serious, dude? I mean, I can't miss forever. Yeah, I can't miss forever. We're good. You know what? I take it back. Lightning Bug, you're not so bad after all. Ooh, get obliterated. Not even a challenge. Lavish Bound. Are you serious? A boss? This is the boss version. This guy does double the damage of the other one, I think. Okay, so definitely a Hair Muff's angle to reduce that incoming damage by a significant margin. And to be honest, I should be trying to choke him too, but choke is just so unreliable. I mean, does it cost MP or SP? 16 SP a turn. I've got enough. Trooper accuracy. Oh, that's from my Misk. So the Misk reduces its BTH, but increases its damage. So at this level, it's like a net neutral. Zen Seed of Water. I bought some weapons too. I don't know if I mentioned that. I do love the potion toss. Very nice animation. Whoever did the art for this, you're absolutely lovely. Absolutely splendid. Arg! There again. Is it again? It is again. The wind is getting strong. Is that? Where is it? Screaming from above. Let go of me. And from creatures all around. Let me wake. It's definitely loudest from above. I can't just back out anymore. It sounds like someone's in a lot of pain. Here's to hoping those traps are still disabled. Blasted webs. Bound energy elemental. Yeah, so the lavish one must have been a boss. Interesting. Extremely interesting. Turn off the choke toggle because it's too much SP. I was wrong. I can't update that, or can't maintain that, and the Hair Muff's Misk for very long. So I want to build up SP too, but I don't think I'll be able to. I want to. When I say I want to build up SP, I want to build it up so I have it available for the boss fight. That's what I'm saying. But I think the boss fight, going from how these basic fights are going to be going, I'm going to have to cheese the hell out of the boss fight with ally assists and whatnot, so we'll see. I mean, that is what it is. Chugging potions, chugging ally assists, playing AQ as God intended. Oh man, this is going to be horrible. HP potion. Let's not risk it. Drink 2, maybe. Oh, he missed. Awesome. We love to see that. And I'll drink 2 MP potions and try and just finish him off. Should be good here. Yeah, okay. But yeah, definitely more of a challenge than I would have thought. Taking this quest on at what 10 levels underleveled? Yeah, 21 versus 30, so 10 levels underleveled. But keep in mind, I'm using OP gear too, like gear that's stronger than intended by level. I don't know if these fights were tested. Because maybe they were tested on a Guardian. Because then you have the water spell that probably chokes based off water resistance. So it's like really good. I should have drank a potion. Oh, but we're okay. We got away with it. Yeah, if you're a Guardian, presumably your water spell comes in huge handy here. Because you can choke the monsters. And if you're level 30, presumably you're doing a lot better than I am. But yeah, I'm struggling a little. I've got a super basic setup, but like, still. And again, no XP or gold. Kinda cringe. Presumably that would have come up in testing, but what do I know? I'm not a game developer. I think so. I'm trying to think if there's any way I can gain SP while using the Hair Muff's Misk, and I just don't think there is with the current gear setup I've got. Because again, I would love to go into the boss with full SP, but I just don't think I'm going to be able to, which is, is what it is. Not the end of the world. I suspect potion chugging will be able to carry me through. But since the Stormzard isn't one of the more dangerous enemies, I'm going to drink 2 MB potions here, and maybe 1 or 2 HP potions, so I go into the next fight fully resourced. Maybe I can not use any SP then, and I'll gain like a little bit of SP. I think that's a good plan. Let's do that. Some basic strategy, and I've still got what, like 15 potions of each for the boss? Minimum? Yeah, 20 and 17 still. Okay, let's see how this goes. Zapzard, interesting. Okay, so I should be good without hair muffs here. I may go for the Ring of Precision. Do I want Rainstorm or do I want my Ice Spell? I want Rainstorm or Shadow Bat Swarm, let's see. Oh, but Shadow Bat Swarm is like twice as much mana, I don't want that. Actually, let me check. Crikey, did I get paralyzed? Bro, suck my dick. I didn't mean that, I'm not toxic. If you're not American, people say that when they get frustrated at video games. It's a very common thing. It's also like every minute I waste on this quest, well, not waste, every minute I spend on this quest is a minute I'm not sleeping, and I love to get sleep. This guy's paralyzed is nuts, actually. Jeez. Let's put him on MP heal. I might scratch out one more spell. I don't think it's gonna, but I was thinking if I'd had it, maybe I could like eke out one more spell cast with a mana potion maybe or something. Oh, please don't kill me. Double crikey. I'm nervous. I'm so nervous. Oh, he missed. I'm just drinking my water anxiously. He's got his SP again? I gotta drink a potion here. I can't be trolling. All of this in the quest to go in with a full HP bar. Imagine if it's not even the boss next battle. That'd be so tragic. Thank God I drank a potion. Am I actually getting stun locked by a level 30 Zapzard? This is sickening. This has gotta be a criminal crime. Please, just kill his ass. I'm gonna flip. Imagine I died with Zapzard. It'd be so embarrassing. Like, I would quit AQ. I'm not actually gonna do that. Don't worry. Please, no double crikey. Okay, thank you. Thank you. How can he inflict 2 paralyzes? What are the odds of that? That's so unbalanced. Anyways. I think basic attacking is going to be better than drawing mana and going for a spell cast. Yeah, definitely. But we got the Zapzard. We have full SP for whatever it's worth. If I somehow don't kill him here and then died with Stunlock, I'm going to quit AQ. But luckily I don't have to do that. Okay. So all of that hassle with the Zapzard was worth it. We're at the boss. They didn't update Silas art very much. He's not here. There's decay, time. Too much time has passed in the material world. How long did you delay me? Long enough to start shaking you off, you fake. Arg! So we've got two Silas talking to each other. And a little spider with webs up here. With webs trailing off the back of Silas' back. I would assume this is some type of controlling, mind control. That was a mental energy visual, I think, from Sage Oldor in like 22. I will find him again. If not through you, then through the next pact. Tighten your webs. All you like. I know you're a failure now. Hey, where it's coming from. Wait, are you Sila? Who goes there? A wretch beneath notice or a keen illusionist? Who goes there? You seem to be tied up in something nasty. Oh wait, Sila's staff update? Exciting. I see. You had better prove more remarkable than you appear, bold one. I don't see you, but you had better find a way to get this off me, or I'll make sure you go down with me. Test her worth? No, you don't command me. I command enough of your magic. Lead them. I'm about to get my balls blasted off. Okay, light. We're good against light and fire. Perfect. I don't think I need to use SP against this guy. Let's use Ring of Precision. Yeah, should be good. And we'll go, Vanquish Shadow and Blaze should, like, be identical, but I think Vanquish Shadow is better for whatever reason. I forgot. Don't fact check that, but I think it's true. Gallows-Stalker came in with the 20th anniversary quest. He's a little cursed looking. Oh, big bite, okay. Let's finish him off with a fire weapon. Do I have a fire weapon? No, but I do have a water weapon. It's in Seed of Water. I'll save this MP for the next fight if I need it. Okay, good thing I did, because there's another Gallows-Stalker. Awesome. But I will save my full SP bar, which I think is going to be a huge asset going into this boss. But I don't know if she'll attack with energy, so my defensive misc might be useless. Oh well, I mean, we'll see what happens. Gallows-Stalker is defeated. Zot. Okay. I'm getting a little bit... I'm gonna lose it. Well, there goes my SP, I guess. I think I have to use hair muffs here, or I have to drink like 3 potions, but I think the potions are more valuable than the SP, I think. I am not positive, but I suspect so, especially if the boss has boss boost. Imagine the mage tier 1 armor comes with 2 choke abilities, and the boss has a plus 30 boss boost, so you're never going to land any of them as you're doing the quest at level appropriate level. That would be really funny. I hope I'm not gonna be laughing about this in 5 minutes though, because, well, I'm not gonna be too negative, but let's just say some things aren't tested, like for example 0 XP. So Fairy Godmother did not in fact get me a second spell cast or an extra spell cast, but it might make it so I can draw mana instead of using an MP potion, so I will do that. And then I will cast my spell. And I still have 170 SP actually, so that's huge. Gallows-Stalker. I don't need SP for the Gallows-Stalker. We're winning. Wait, do I? Probably not. Do I want to drink mana potions? Yeah, I want to drink... I don't want to drink a mana potion. I really don't know how hard this boss is going to be, so I'm trying to conserve everything I can. But that being said, I am going to tank the SP attack a little bit with this. Yeah, that was a lot of damage, so... I mean, it's just 15% damage reduction, but, you know, something. Vanquish Shadow. Not going to be a 2-bang, unfortunately. I think I'm going to have to drink an HP potion here. Yeah, I definitely have to. I don't know why I have it on MP. I should have them on damage, but... Oh my gosh. Alright, I'm going to drink a second one just to be safe, because I'm not redoing this quest. If I had to redo this quest after 44 minutes of playing, you would not be hearing from me anymore. I'd quit the community. Oh, if this guy kills me, I'm gonna go ballistic. Okay, luckily he didn't. We don't have to find out what happens. You're of no use. You might be useful after all. Prepare yourself. You had better fight well, or I'll kill you before he can. Not directly, but you're discerning. You'd be a good pair of eyes. Sorry, creepy voice, but you're not the only one who's been paying attention. The interference focuses when you make her cast. You're activating something in her mana reserves. What? I wonder what would happen if they were exhausted. That's enough to strangle you. That's enough power to strangle you before that happens. Yes, force him to spend it. Okay. Scylla possessed sorceress. So, I'm gonna be honest. If I softlock here at the boss, because nobody playtested the quest to see if the boss actually doesn't softlock the game, I'm just gonna upload this video without any editing. I'm gonna pause and come back in 2 minutes after I brush my teeth. Well, I not only brushed my teeth, I went to the bathroom, I meditated, I pondered our existence and our place in the universe, and Scylla, the possessed sorceress, has not yet loaded. So I will be seeing you all in the future, perhaps even tomorrow afternoon, after work. Gonna be uploading this tonight though, on a speedrun editing. No audio clearing up this time, sorry guys. I'm a little bummed about this. Oh well, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye bye.